Good morning, children. So, how are you all? I am asking the same question every day, isn't it? I hope you are all keeping well, studying your lessons. Have you read your lesson yesterday? The lesson 2, Tsunami. Yeah, we have completed the 2 parts, isn't it? The first part, which speaks about what happened in the Andaman Island, and the second part we have seen what had happened, the incident that took place in Thailand, isn't it? So today we will learn. I hope you are reading and understanding the lesson properly. Don't think that everybody knows what is tsunami and everything with that you can stop it. No, you must learn what had happened that time in different places. Okay, read carefully and write the notes. Find out the meanings and write it and learn well. Okay, so what is in the second part also there is a comprehension passage. What is there are some questions. I presume that you have read the lesson and you understood and you are able to give the answer for me now. Tell me the answer. It is page number 28. Just the comprehension check here. Answer the following in the phrase or sentence. Okay, yesterday you have seen write true or false, and today you will find you must write in a statement or in a phrase or a sentence. So first question is, why did Tilly's family come to Thailand? Why did Tilly's family come to Thailand? Can you give me the answer? You have read your lesson, is it not? Yeah, Tilly's family came to Thailand to celebrate Christmas. Very good. So they came to celebrate Christmas. What is the first answer? I'll give you the later, okay? Later I'll send you the notes. So now you listen. The second one is, I just want to check how you are able to comprehend it. Second one is, what were the warning signs that both Tilly and her mother saw? What were the signal that they saw? Because they saw something in the sea, that something happened. What were that? Can you tell me? Yeah, they saw what? Tilly saw the sea slowly rise and had started to form bubbles and from forming whirlpool. So they saw the sea was rising and they saw the bubbles forming and forming the whirlpools. No, whirlpools. What's whirlpools? Just chudali. If you look at water, sometimes you can see, I don't know, the waters will be rotating, going like this, going like that. So they saw this sign in the water. So that is good, okay? I hope you understood. Read, those who did not understand, read the lesson and find out the answers. I will send the answers for you, but you must be able to. 8th standard children should be able, because it is very simple English. Very simple, everybody can follow. Okay. The third one is, do you think Tilly's mother was alarmed by them? Do you think Tilly's mother was alarmed by them? By them means what? What the sign they saw. Were she alarmed? No. Very good. So she was not alarmed because she knew. Because she is an elderly. She knew something is going to happen. She was not alarmed. She was not frightened or frightened, of course, but not something new for her. So that is what, she was not alarmed. The fourth one is, where had Tilly seen the sea behaving in the same strange fashion? What is the answer? Where had Tilly seen the sea behaving in a same strange fashion? Where did Tilly see? What did Tilly remember? She saw, the teacher showed the video, isn't it? Yeah, very good. In the class, she saw a strange sea, very hard, rough behavior of the sea. She saw in the video, the teacher showed her in her class. So she remembered. So where she has seen it early? She saw in her class The teacher showed the strange behavior of the sea. Is it clear? Now, the fifth one is, what is the fifth question here? Where did the Smith family and the others on the beach? Where did the Smith's family and the others on beach go to escape from the tsunami? Which means, when they saw this strange situation in the sea, where did they go from the beach? The family and the other tourists or the other people, those who came to celebrate Christmas or come to the... very good. They went on the they went to a hotel in the third floor in order to, and they were saved, is it not? They went to the hotel on the third floor and they were saved. So that means you are all able to answer the questions. Okay, study, work hard. Then the last question, that is the sixth one, is how do you think her geography teacher felt when he heard about what Tilly had done in Phuket? You understand? How do you think her geography teacher felt when he heard about what Tilly had experienced in Phuket? So we have seen, no? She went back to her place and she explained the strange situation, is it not? So what do you think her teacher must have felt about it? The teacher must have felt very pleased, is it not? Why? Because he told the lesson and this particular girl remembered the lesson, and the teacher surely must have pleased and satisfied with the behavior or the behavior of Tilly, because when the students remember the answer, when the students behave properly, naturally the teacher will be very happy, is it not? So when Tilly went and shared this incident, the teacher must have been surely pleased with her and satisfied with her behavior, or her, because she knew that, or the teacher, whether man or woman, he must have been or she must have been very happy that she remembered the lesson the teacher taught her. Is it not? So that is what you understand. So that is all about the comprehension of the second part. You will get the notes later. Now let us today look at the picture, the third part as we go. Look at, there is a picture in the textbook. Please take your textbook, page number 29. There is a small picture. Just look keenly on the picture. You should know the situation, what had happened. So this is the picture taken. But there is a question below the picture. Look at the picture and observe. What is that you see? There is a boy sitting with his pet dog on a broken table or something is there, and he is sitting there, is not? So if there is a question below that picture, have you seen? When do you think this picture was taken? When do you think this picture was taken? Can you give me an answer? Yeah, this picture must have taken after the tsunami. Everything was subsided. Everything was calm and quiet. The sea was very quiet and the nature was very pleasing. So the boy is alone sitting with its pet dog. So not after the tsunami, everything was calm and quiet. The nature was very pleasant. This picture must have taken. That is what we see. See not? Everything is calm and quiet. You see the picture, the water. There is not too much waves are not there. Everything is still. Is not? So that must be the answer. It must have taken after the tsunami got over. Everything was calm and quiet. Now let us look carefully. That is what the thing. Look carefully at the picture of the boy and his dog, and try to describe the things that you see using the just words or phrases. Either the teacher or you can write it in your book, you can send it afterwards. Okay, it's here. This is how you can start this. There are some words given: calm, blue sea, ruined huts and things like that. So, with using this phrase, you can write few sentences or phrases. For example, this picture must have taken when the tsunami was over, everything was subsided, calm and quiet. Is it not? And the sky is very clear, is it not? Blue sky, which means it is very clear. Blue sky is seen. And also, then there also we can see ruined huts, small houses, everything is collapsed. Only some sticks and things are standing there, is it not? Everything is, he seeing the ruined houses, huts and things like that. The boy sitting alone with his dog, observing all those things. He must be feeling very the pathetic, sad situation, depressed mood, because he must have lost his family members. He is all alone sitting with his pet dog. So these are the things you must imagine and write it. Is it clear? Now let us listen. At the end of the class, just please look into the first paragraph. Before the giant waves slammed into the coast in India and Sri Lanka, wild and domestic animals seemed to know that was about to happen. They fled to safety. So it says that, as I said in the beginning of the class, it says that animals get more sensitized. They will get more informed information. They know it that something is strange going to happen in the nature, because animals have got an extra sense to understand what is going to happen, especially in the nature, because for them they have to protect themselves, no? So here it says that the giant, before the tsunami occurred, these in India and Sri Lanka, wild and domestic animal seemed to know that was about to happen. Something is going to happen. The animals get more informed early. By seeing the situation, looking at the weather, they are able to understand than human beings. That is what we say. They fled for safety. So what happened is they started to go running away for the safety. According to the eyewitness accounts, elephants screamed and ran for higher grounds. Dog refused to go outdoors. And what is that? Flamingos abandoned their low-lying breeding areas and zoo animals rushed into their shelters and could not be enticed to come out. Okay, so these are the things that the people, the eyewitness means those who saw the tsunami and they are still surviving. They are telling these are the situations, these are the things these animals did. Some of them went for safety places, but the dogs, what did the elephant went, screamed and ran to higher grounds, higher places. Dogs refused to go outdoors. Dogs did not go out, they are inside the house. And then flamingos abandoned their low-lying breeding areas. What is flamingos? Is an animal, I don't know exactly, we will look into for the meaning. So this is, they refused to go out. They were trying to protect themselves. And so animals rushed to their shelter. So, and could not be enticed to come out. So they refused to come out. They went to their own shelters and remained there. That is what the eyewitnesses say. The animals were able to sense the situations early and they were trying to escape or find out a safety place. Is it clear, children? Now, many people believe that animals possess a sixth sense to know when the earth is going to shake. Some experts believe that animals move acute hearing helps from to hear or feel the earth's vibration. So they say that many people believe that animal possess an extra sense, a sixth sense, so that they know what is going to happen. happen in there. When the earth shakes beforehand, they will come to know. Like that. Some people said, the experts believe that animals more acute hearing help. They are very listening. They can hear the minute sound because from that is to feel the earth's vibration. Their acute means very minor sound. They can anything that happens on the earth. The animals can sense. They can hear. That is what some experts says. They can sense an approaching disaster long before human realizes that is going. So the animals can get it early than human beings, because any small things that is going to take, any small vibration that takes place, animals will come to know more than the human beings. So this is what the expert says. Okay, so who is able to understand the earthquake that is going to take place first? The animals. They will show some kind of science. Who? Why they get even minute difference in the weather. You can see also even now when the rain going to come, the animals will make some kind of cries, is it not? So that people will take them and keep them in the shelter. Especially cows and buffaloes or goats and sheep and things like that. Okay, so they know it that whether nature is going to change or something is going to take place, they can get it. This is what the expert says that. Now, the third paragraph, please look. We cannot be sure whether animals have a sixth sense or not. So it says that it's not. We do not know whether it is a sixth sense or not. But the fact is that the giant waves that rolled through the Indian Ocean killed more than 50,000 people in a dozen countries, but not too many animals have been reported dead. So the experts are telling, we do not know whether it is an extra sense the animals have, but it is seen that when the tsunami occurred in different places, more than 50,000 people died, but only few animals lost their lives. Why? Because they sensed and they ran to the safer places. Maybe people did not realize, so they washed away, they lost their lives. So that is what the people say. Now, along India's Cuddalore coast, where thousands of people perished. Along India's Cuddalore coast, where thousands of people perished. Perished means died, destroyed. Buffaloes, goats and dogs were found unharmed. So these people died, many people died, but the animals like buffaloes, goats, dogs, they were unharmed. They must have run to safer places. The Yella Nation Park in Sri Lanka is home to a variety of animals, including elephants, leopards, and 130 species of birds. So, in a place, Yella National Park, Yella National Park in Sri Lanka, there were so many animals like elephants, leopards, and 130 species of birds. Species means variety, kinds of birds were there. So, he says that we see all nothing must have happened all these animals. 60 visitors were washed away from the Patnagala beach inside the park. So there are people were washed away because of the waves. They came in and took away the people in Patnagala beach inside the park. But no animal carcasses were found. So carcasses were but the people died, but no animals carcasses were found, except for two water buffaloes. Except two water buffaloes. So other than we don't hear many animals died because of or lost their lives because of the tsunami. Only mostly people died. About an hour before the tsunami hit, people at Yella National Park had observed tsunami took place. Before an hour, 1 hour early, the tsunami took place. The people say that they saw these animals which were on the beach were running away, because they could sense it. That is what the people who are eyewitnesses, those who saw the situations, they narrate. Because that is what they wanted to tell is animals are able to sense this natural phenomena, what is going to take in the nature. They are able to see beforehand. They are able to feel it beforehand than human beings. So that is what you learn this lesson. Okay. Now, a Sri Lankan gentleman who lives on the coast near the Gali said, I don't know, it is not clear in my book, I don't know what it is. Gale said his 2 dogs would not go for their daily route on the beach. So he is one of the Sri Lankan gentlemen. He says that his dog used to go for a walk like that, but the dogs would not go their daily running on the beach. They are usually excited to go on their outing, he said. But his dog used to go every day for running maybe, and he says that they refuse to go. Why? Because they sense that something is going to happen. But on that day, they refuse to get, the most probably saved their lives. So they say that even the dogs, especially the dog like cows, buffaloes, elephants, all these animals are very fast in getting this kind of vibration. Maybe something wrong is going to take place in the nature. So that is why they say that animals get more informed beforehand. They say that 1 hour early they will get the information that is something is going to, or earthquake or something is going to, and especially the earthquake, they will get vibration early. So they themselves say. So this is what you see in this third paragraph. Okay, third part of the lesson. So first you learn the incident that took place in Nicobar and Nicobar Island. Then you see what happened, the incident that took place in Thailand. Here you will see the third part. You say more about animals, how they saved their lives during the tsunami. They say that animals get this sensation beforehand and they are able to save themselves to safer places than human beings. So this is what the tsunami lesson that you learn. Okay, children, I want you to read these lessons again. Read carefully, understand it, write the meanings, and we will check the notes in the next class. Maybe I will explain to you. Maybe you should be able to summarize the things that had occurred during the tsunami in 2004, December 26th. Okay, so something that happened in Andaman Nicobar Island, something that happened in Thailand, and what had happened in Sri Lanka, and generally there's animals. What was the behavior of the animal? How these animals were able to protect themselves. Okay, children, read the lesson. Read it and again find out the meanings. Okay, see you in the next class. Thank you.